Hi, I'm Erin Harrison coming to you from Cloud Expo in Santa Clara, California. And I'm joined today by Ken Mohr, who is Director of Sales for Symplified. Welcome, Ken. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Erin. Appreciate it.
So tell us who is Symplified and what is identity as a service?
Thank you. Well, identity as a service is the essence of us hosting an enterprise-class identity and access management infrastructure for our subscribers. So taking advantage of cloud computing and offering enterprise-class identity management. Our founders, our three founders, have extensive background in this area. Formerly, they were the three founders of Securant Technologies in the late 90s, who created the ClearTrust product. They created the web access management category. That technology and the company was successfully sold to RSA in 2001. And after that success, our founders realized that the advent of cloud computing was fundamentally changing the methodology for securing identity in the enterprise. And that was the genesis for Symplified.
Okay, great. And would you say that security is still as big a concern today as in the cloud as it was maybe a year ago?
Great question. Yeah, I'll tell you what, both Forrester and Gartner say that the #1 issue for enterprises and SMBs adopting cloud computing today is that of trust. And that's exactly what Symplified provides in our solution. You could think of us as a trust broker.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how is this being received at the show while you've been here at Cloud Expo? You seeing a lot of activity, a lot of interest?
Absolutely. And you know, the interest is not just in a specific vertical or a specific industry. The interest is very horizontal. It really doesn't matter what line of business our customer is in, whether it's high-tech, energy, media, entertainment, utilities, life sciences, healthcare. That interest, that same need to establish trust in migrating to cloud computing is standard across the board.
Okay, great. And who would you say is your primary customer, and is there anybody else in the space that offers exactly what you offer?
We are very unique in our offering. In terms of competition, since we offer a complete IAM or identity and access management solution, there are some competitors that offer point components of that solution.
Okay.
But we are unique in offering that entire stack. So in that regard, I'm talking about real-time authentication, central policy access control, Federation Hub, acting as both identity provider and service provider. And of course, that nice side effect of Federation is single sign-on for your end users. So when they do their Control-Alt-Delete in the morning, that's the only credential they have to know. Mm-hmm. Since we authenticate in real time, we can provision and deprovision in real time. And then finally, because we're based on a proxy architecture, we can capture all of the activity going to your web applications and provide a central source of audit. And this is a tremendous boost for organizations that are under regulatory guidance.
Great. Okay. Any predictions you want to make for 2011 and how cloud security will evolve?
Well, I'll tell you what, in the last 6 months, the activity level, well, we've been shipping product now for 2 years, and in the last 6 months, the activity level has started that upward trend that we feel is going to become a hockey stick in the next 6 months. So the activity is picking up very rapidly, and I think that is starting to show that organizations in partnership with companies like Symplified can trust their migration to cloud computing.
Okay, great. And then finally, from a cost savings perspective, I was at the Gartner show, the CIO symposium a couple weeks back, and you know, by all accounts, CIOs are being charged with doing more with less.
Yes.
So talk to me a little bit about how cloud is a smart financial move.
Great question. Well, you know, our founders learned that lesson firsthand in the late 90s and early 2000s, in that was very heavy client server and professional services based implementation. Now that we've migrated to our infrastructure being hosted as a PaaS solution, you don't absorb those infrastructure costs.
Right.
You eliminate those professional services costs. Also, because we maintain the integrity of our code base, we've eliminated the forklift upgrade costs as well. So what we're finding is typically for an enterprise or a small to medium business that in comparison to solutions of that previous era, our solution is roughly 20% of that total cost. So it's quite a significant cost advantage to migrating to identity as a service, which is what Symplified provides.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
I've been speaking with Ken Mohr, Director of Sales for Symplified. I'm Erin Harrison at Cloud Expo in Santa Clara, California.